Okay, so here I am in the cfdisk command, and I can see at the very bottom that I have highlighted, looking at a logical partition, and notice those last three are logical. But that logical partition says I have roughly 8 gigs of free space, and I want to create a new partition there. So I'm going to click New, and this one I'll just make it roughly 1 gig again, 1000 megabytes. Enter. And now, hey, do you want to put this at the beginning or end of the free space? I don't really care, so beginning is fine. And then it created it for me, SDA6. It is a logical partition, and it says, hey, this is a Linux file system type. So the only really other thing I can do here that's useful is come down to our type menu option and go view and perhaps change it to a different file system type. In Linux, it really doesn't matter, I don't think, which one of these that I actually choose. But yeah, so I think Linux is fine, so I'll just hit enter there. But I could have chosen any one of those. And let's create another one while we're here as well. So a new, this will be 2000 megabytes. Enter also at the beginning. And we could go over to the type field, and maybe I want to make that FAT16 or extended or any of these other ones. Linux extended, Linux, that's kind of the 82, notice that's Linux swap. But it automatically thinks I want to make this a Linux, and that's just fine. So I'll just leave it as that. 82 is the one it chose. Oops, 82, I don't want that one. Oops, I don't want that either. So let's go back to type, and 83, yes. And I'll leave that free space. So let's just write, and it says, hey, I'm going to rewrite this partition table. There was nothing to prevent me from coming up above and deleting or changing some of those, and if I would do that, I could break my root or my var or my other partition. So I'm going to say yes. Okay, now it says you have to reboot to update your partition table. So I'm going to quit that, and I'm going to reboot.